So I'm delighted to be joined by rookie to Formula E, Taylor Barnard. Now, Taylor, you're a rookie to the championship, but it's fair to say that your racing has been aggressive, it's been to the limit, and it's been really exciting and entertaining to watch from our perspective. So we've got a few clips from the season so far that I just want to run through and get your opinion on those moves, because they've been some of the most talked about situations, I'd say, across the calendar in Formula E. This is all the way back in Saudi Arabia with Hughes. How did this one feel at the time? Because this is fairly early into your rookie season in Formula E.
Yeah, I remember this quite well, actually. I was very, very bad on energy. I was stressing quite a lot, and this was one of the most important ones, I would say, so far.
I'm going to pause it there for you. At this position going into the apex, you guys are side by side. Now, as a racing driver, when you've got the inside line, but the car is level to you on the outside, like, what's going through your head right now? Do you feel like this is your corner at this point?
You can see he's actually slightly ahead of me, so not really. But I knew I had to brake super late, and he was in attack mode, so I really had to try and get that move done, and obviously stay ahead. It was on the limit. I think it's, you could negotiate with it, but it was hard.
I've been really impressed, Taylor, with your positioning. And again, I just want to pause this here because I think it's really important for those that are watching and are new to Formula E to reference the history and the driver behind you, because you're here, we're in Monaco, this is one of the race that everyone wants to win. You've qualified on pole position, but the driver behind you is championship leader Oliver Roland, who you have a big relationship with. He's been quite influential in your career, hasn't he?
Yeah, absolutely. When I was driving in the UK in karting, he was the person to help me get to the next step to get to European karting. So if it wasn't for him, I definitely wouldn't be here right now. So.
Does it feel different then when you're racing against Oliver Roland? Because look at you, going wheel to wheel on the streets of Monaco. Like, that is crazy, isn't it?
Yeah, I mean, when you think about it like that, it is pretty cool. But I don't think it matters who I have a relationship with or anything like that. When you're on the track and the helmets are on, all of the relationship stuff goes out the window. From my perspective, at least, I wouldn't be angry if someone else had the same opinion. We're all here to do a job, and of course we all want to win. So I think it's more than fair.
And this was Monaco. You were on pole position, wheel-to-wheel racing with someone who's been so influential in your career, and also someone you're battling for the championship with. Oliver Roland's the championship leader. So how did this racing around the streets of Monaco feel to you? Because it's such an iconic track.
Yeah, I mean, obviously to qualify on pole here was super cool. It's one of the most iconic tracks. That qualifying lap was very good. And yeah, obviously to fight wheel to wheel super close on that kind of track, it does feel amazing, yeah.
And this is another tough circuit on the calendar. Formula E has got plenty of them. Again, this is another driver, Eduardo Mortara now, another experienced driver that you're going up against, again, going wheel to wheel. So talk us through this situation out in Tokyo recently. Like, how did this racing feel to you? Did it feel hard but fair?
Yeah, I think so. I mean, this was kind of the same situation I was in earlier, that I'm in front. Actually, this time I was okay on energy, but Edo was obviously in attack mode, and with the racing being how it was here in Tokyo, if someone gets by, the chances of you getting back past without attack mode is extremely difficult. So I knew I had to keep the position.
And it was late defending in some scenarios, but fair and on the limit.
Yeah.
And for someone who's so new to the championship, I want to know, how have you got the confidence levels to do that? Because a lot of rookie drivers would want to be, take it sensibly, not risk anything, but that's not you. That's not the style of driving you've brought to the championship.
Yeah, I mean, to be honest, I don't really drive with that much risk, or that's how it doesn't feel like that. I feel like it's quite calm and calculated from inside the car. Sometimes it does get a bit close, yeah, but I think that's just how it is in Formula E, of course.
And sometimes it gets a bit too close, and this, unfortunately, was last time out in Tokyo. This was a situation where it didn't end up well. You ended up going into the barriers. Coming into this weekend, how confident are you that you can use that strong racecraft to get a strong result here? Well,
I mean, we're expecting both races to be quite a heavy pack race, with it being such long straights. The guy in front definitely doesn't want to be pushing, so there's going to be a lot of swapping for position. How that affects overtaking here, I've never raced here before, so it's going to be interesting. But first of all, we've got qualifying and stuff to do, and I think a qualifying lap around here would be super cool, so I'm looking forward to it.
Well, I'm looking forward to seeing you out there and seeing your racecraft, Taylor. Congratulations on your season so far, and we look forward to seeing you in the race.
Thank you.